the Bumblebee. I crashed it in Tilly's driveway last night.
Yeah, boy. He looks lovable. Good morning, sunshine.
Morning, Pete. The Dirtbike magazine long jump.
He only almost killed himself once.
You're just a sweet pea.
Forgot my boots.
Bug spray.
With me at the controls, anything's possible.
We love you!
Bees as one can't do anything. Bees as many can make a hive.
Nothing to do with it. The first one hurt my shoulder. I think Ron's uncomfortable hearing all this love.
Hey, you know they make Bumblebee tuna?
The Bumblebee. Been doing a lot of McDonald's lately.
I don't have a shirt, but I love Ron.
I love Ron. I love Ron. You love Ron, and that's Ron. Good morning. Welcome back to, I think it's vlog 11 now. Today we have the Surron. I'm not quite sure the model. No one's here yet. The guys are gonna show up here in a little bit. I'm just doing the beauty shots on it early. The electric bike. Looks like we got some Showa suspension maybe done by HM. We'll have to ask the guys when we get here about all that. Actually turning in the 2024 KTM 450 SXF. I put about 40 hours on it, and I will be switching it out for the 24 factory edition. I've ridden every one of Dirtbike's KTM's 450s from 2018 on, so I've kind of been the KTM guy and helped Dirtbike in the testing and give feedback. Obviously we have a ton of test riders and we give the bike to a bunch of people, but I'm kind of the long-term guy. See durability, try out different parts, and kind of dedicated to that bike, so pretty cool. Got to use this, have FCP engine mounts, Pro Circuit exhaust. I did put a kit on it, Pro Taper handlebars, which is a little trick to get a little bit more flex out of the front end because of the new stiff frame, and obviously Backyard Designs graphics to top it off. I always do a one-off graphic kit with them, so I try new stuff with the guys, and then usually they'll put it in the catalog later down the road. Phil and Jared Hicks, they came up with this kit, and it looks pretty darn good. Put a little purple in there just to give KTM the love because the stock one has some purple in it this year. We also have the Gasgas EX300 two-stroke out here today. The guys have been testing it. It is a little dirty, but this will be another bike today that we get to ride and test. Lo and behold, Jared's out here helping us test once again. Jared, what have you been up to? Raced SRA this weekend?
SRA, Saturday at the Glen, 4th overall, pretty good.
What do we got here? A couple off-road bikes?
EX300 and the Bumblebee.
You rode the Bumblebee?
Not yet. I crashed it in Tilly's driveway last night.
Have you ridden the EX300?
I have not.
Are you doing photos or video?
I think we're doing both.
So you get to do video for me and then get really sketchy for Ron?
Yeah.
You know about the surprise today?
I do. Yeah, Ron's gonna love it.
The surprise?
I think so. It's gonna be very special.
Do you think you're gonna use the surprise later, not just today?
Yeah, I'll probably wear it again, for sure. I don't want to give away too much, but definitely wear it to Glen Helen.
Ron just got here. Looks like some more beta testing. Ron, welcome to the party. Welcome back.
Happy to see you.
Happy to see you, Ron. Ooh, who do we got here? Is that Pete?
Good morning, sunshine.
Morning, Pete. A little coffee, Mocha Joe.
Yeah, we had our Starbucks run this morning.
There we go.
I see that. Same exact coffee, or what did we get?
No, they're the same, only different.
Yeah.
Same.
No, mine's much sweeter than his.
No sugar.
I would say you're much sweeter in person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're just a sweet pea.
He's wearing his Cove shirt.
Yeah, check it out.
Cove.
Cove.
We're like the Cove guys.
Cove, USA.
Ron, we got some interesting comments on YouTube on the Cove. Yeah, it's a love-hate thing. Some people are really pissed at us, and other people are stoked that we showed a bike that's affordable.
I was pumped by the Cove, the video, the actual test video, because people seem to be okay with it.
Right.
You know? It's kind of cool that that bike exists.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's going to win any races, but
Yeah, but we'll accept it as it is. I mean,
That was my whole point,
Yeah.
even when I was commenting back to people.
Right.
Is accept it for what it is and be stoked that we're actually showing you something
Right.
on the market, you know?
Right. Okay, yeah, it's not like, Honda, Yamaha, it's not, okay, it's not one of those, but it's a fun bike.
But the funny comment is like, well, I'd rather get a used Japanese bike. I'm like, well, there'll be used Coves pretty soon too.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Ron, we got the Beta RR here. What are we doing?
That's just for a trail ride after we're done shooting.
Oh, so someone's gonna have some fun after shooting.
Yeah, because you didn't bring your gear.
I didn't get the memo.
Always. What was the advice I gave you on your first day of work?
This is true.
I said, always ride.
You're all geared up.
Just ride with those.
Nice, dude. Where's your boots?
Tilly's house. Forgot my boots.
And you've been doing this how long?
Pretty good while.
And you wonder why we don't put your name on the back of the jersey. Like,
I washed them and then it started raining, so I put them somewhere where they didn't get wet and forgot my boots. So.
Ron, he is more unprofessional by the minute, you know? This is a long-term test rider and this guy still can't figure it out.
I did that at Paula too, remember? Drove all
You
the
do
way.
this a lot.
I know, I gotta stop washing my boots, I guess.
Bug spray. You guys can't see on the camera, but there are bugs out here for some reason and it's really bad. You gotta spray down.
And get them all dialed in.
Ron, 2024 Gasgas EX300, what do we got?
This is the race one. So like, there's a big difference between the EC300 and the EX300 this year, because the EC is kind of a mild puppy dog of a motorcycle, and everyone loves it because it's so smooth. This thing is a monster.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's got only one map on it because that's the Gasgas way. They don't give you a map switch when you get them, and so it comes in the kind of the mild map. You buy the map switch on it and you switch it into mode 2. It really takes off.
And when you get the map switch for this bike, is it just pretty much plug and play? Like there's not a lot of wiring or stuff?
Yeah, no, it's made to have it. That's one of the ways they keep the Gasgas price down. You know, they put on, it doesn't have hand guards. It doesn't have any of the, the nice features, and the map switch is one of those things that kind of goes away. I think by the time you wind up buying all that stuff, it probably actually costs more than a KTM. Yeah, if you don't really want it, then it's fine. Go ride it. And in the standard mode, it's pretty good, but in the aggressive mode, it's almost as strong as the motocross 300 KTM.
Is it a 5-speed?
This one's a 6-speed.
It is 6-speed.
Yeah.
So first gear pretty rideable?
Yeah. Overall, it's to tell you the truth, I haven't compared the gear ratios, like all the way through with the motocross version. Yeah, I think mostly what they do is they put 6th way up there, and it's pretty tall.
What's your favorite so far 2024 off-road bike you've tested?
I'm kind of partial to the Riehu 300.
Oh, really? You dig that bike, huh?
I completely dig it, and you know why? I think it's partially because no one expects it to be good, and it's really good.
Right. It's almost like pleasantly even more pleasing that,
yeah,
like the underdog,
Because it's my little secret.
All right, we have an electric bike. I have seen photos, but never been this close to one. Ron, what am I looking at here?
This is the Storm Bee. KC Power Sports in San Juan Capistrano decided they wanted to prove that one of these things could do an endurance race. So they took this one, they upgraded the suspension, did a little bit of this and that, and they finished the 24 hours of Glen Helen last year.
That's impressive. Any bike. I've raced, I think, 5 24 hours on different motocross models. And I'll be honest, like that is, for me as a moto guy, that's one of the most brutal races I've ever done. And if a bike can last, like one year I did a CRF 250R, we blew the cases open, JB welded it, ran a whole lap without oil, the thing still ran. So when bikes like that can last the full 24 hours, pretty impressive.
Yeah, and what's cool about this, I mean, the Stark Varg gets all this publicity because it goes really fast. It's got like 80 horsepower or something like this. This isn't that. You could not do a 24-hour on a Varg, because even with the most skilled like Varg mechanics in the world, it's going to take a half hour to change the battery. This one, they can change that battery more quickly than you can fill a gas tank on a regular bike. And so what they did was they lined up, they actually brought out 6 batteries and a couple of generators, and they said they could have done it with probably 3. So they have one, batteries charging the whole time, and by the time they get through the rotation, he comes in. They were doing it every lap because at Glen Helen, they were doing 30-minute lap times. So every lap they'd come in, pop open the seat, slap in the battery, and the guy'd be on his way.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they didn't go really fast.
So I feel like if the electric market does want to move forward and actually be more competitive as far as racing goes, especially anywhere with elevation, they need some sort of swappable system like that on the fly that you can do to get these things back on.
What's kind of wild is last month I rode the Big Buck GNCC, and so they had my wave, my class wasn't that full, so it was only half of the row. The other half of the row was supposed to be dedicated to electric bikes. They have little signs, you know, saying this is the electric bike class. They had one Varg show up. That was the electric bike class. And I was asking him, I said, well, are you gonna make it 2 hours? He goes, we'll see. And the guy passed me on the first lap. He was hauling us.
Dang.
And because he was, you know, row right after mine, 30 seconds after mine. I never saw him again. I don't know what happened to him.
He could still be out there.
Might still be out there.
Pete,
Yep.
what do we got going on here?
We got some hand guards going here.
The Gasgas EX300 does not come with hand guards.
And it should. All bikes should have hand
I
guards.
feel like if
It's
you're
an
gonna,
off-road bike.
if you're gonna claim off-road and even, you know, do all the marketing behind it, probably should have hand guards.
Yeah. You probably should have ones that match. These should be red, but you know, they're
Hey,
still hand guards.
Hey, if they were, that's what it's about.
Yeah, well, we'll take just about anything as long as it goes on here. Now I'm trying to do this without my glasses on.
Yeah, boy.
What is that?
Not like Sean, but...
I'm working on it.
You doing wheelies?
Yeah, you don't get any of my good ones though.
Hey, you know they make bumblebee tuna?
I didn't know that. This thing's sick. This got a horn.
Bumblebee tuna?
Yeah, I'm not a big tuna guy.
What?
Not that kind.
Not that brand.
No, it's not my brand.
You ready to rumble?
I am.
It's a rumblebee.
The Rumble Bee.
You playing in the weeds?
Yeah.
Making Jared a line?
Yeah.
You'll never get the gratitude you deserve, Pete.
Gotta make it look good, man.
You'll never get the gratitude for moving books.
Thank you. I know I won't, but I feel better about it.
Let's see if Jared's off-road or not. Give it the sauce.
I'm gonna give it the sauce.
What'd you think?
That was squirrely. Of
You're
course,
up.
I haven't done it yet either.
Woo! Getting some wheel spin.
Wait a minute. I was little squirrely too.
That's not fair.
See, I told him.
That's not a rock.
I gave him an option. I said, you either do this rock or I'm gonna take you to the one Tilly did.
Yeah. No. If we're gonna do it, you're gonna have to do it.
Well, do you think the Rumble Bee can do it?
I think I don't care.
Well,
I want to see him do it.
If you've seen Transformers 1 through 7, Bumblebee does a lot in those videos.
You know what?
And I feel like you could transform into an off-road rider.
Yeah, with me on it too at the controls.
I think the Surron Storm Bee will make you a better rider. You know what? Your last name could be Webb.
It could be.
I think you could really sting like a bee and hit this better one more time.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
Sting like a bee.
With me at the controls, anything's possible.
That's not fair. That's a Cody Webb does that before he ever wakes up.
Do it.
I almost beat Cody Webb at the Gypsy 500.
It's a good story. Do the off-road
He
thing.
got lucky. All right.
That's a good story. Nobody believes it.
Screenshot of the result.
That's better. Rock of Doom.
Where do you go off?
Right up here and you go off into here.
Off the other side?
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
I don't know, man.
Bumblebee it.
Let me look at the backside.
Don't be scared, just do it. You didn't look at the backside of triples at Supercross.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Dude, that's so gnarly.
You didn't even tighten your chain.
So you want me to go on there and hop off?
And then roll down that rock.
Down this one.
Yeah, easy peasy. That's off-road. Right there.
There's a tire mark.
You see the line. Tilly did it. He was up all night at the back rack tables. He still did it. Oh.
Whoa, man.
Oh,
See, now you just roll down.
now what do I do?
You roll down.
You pray.
Straight down. Easy peasy.
I'm going that way.
See? Pete, what do you think?
I'm not.
No?
No.
You don't want a piece?
The first one hurt my shoulder a little bit, so I'm not gonna hurt it.
Show us how it's done.
I'm good.
One more.
I did it twice.
We want to see it thrice. Show Tilly how it's done.
That wasn't hard to convince him.
You're almost there.
I'm actually pretty impressed that
Yeah.
he only almost killed himself once. That's not too bad for him.
See, that's the difference. I mean, there's several differences, but between me and Jared, this is just one of the differences. I think twice about doing things like this, and that's why I never race Supercross. And Jared has the watermelons to just
try.
go for it and try it, and that's why he raced.
Yeah.
And now you're doing sketchy stuff with Dirtbike.
I think that the old Surron is making Jared a better rider, because on a regular motorcycle, I think Jared that's a tougher thing for him to do. But I think this thing, because of the weight and the power and oh, I didn't even think about that. The handbrake did save you on that first one. That I didn't think about that. Yeah, I think it's making them a better motorcycle rider.
I'm noticing a theme. It's just, you know, we have certain bikes, certain gear and everything, and then Jared always seems to be on certain bikes, certain gear.
With my, yeah. I'm not gonna comment.
It seems to be a theme.
He just makes everything look good. Like,
Oh, so he could ride anything versus some
Jared
of the other
makes
guys.
Everything look
That's
good.
why they put me on stuff that other people might not look as good.
Yeah, that's why we do it. Who rode the Cove?
That's true. Pete did ride the Cove. I really wanted you to ride the Cove.
I wasn't there. I wasn't shooting
You know
that
what?
day.
Pete rode the Cove and made it look good. I mean, the only person that I've seen make the Cove look better than that is Carson Brown. You know what? Like it
would have been scary to see Carson Brown on the Cove 250 straight up, because he would have been, if anyone's gonna grenade a bike or just send it.
Well, and that's the nice part about that Cove is that he didn't grenade it.
No.
Like, there's lots of motorcycles that have lasted a way less amount of time underneath Carson Brown than what that bike
The real test is Jared's maintenance program on a regular motorcycle plus Carson riding it, because Jared,
Yeah,
if he
prepped the
lubes,
bike for Carson.
if Jared lubes the chain every 6 months on his personal bikes, it's like, it's an act of God.
Yeah, I've seen it firsthand.
So,
but his bikes, I will give him, his bikes are always clean.
Well, yeah, it's a water hose. It's easy.
They're always clean. They might not always be serviced.
Ask him what happened at Atmore first lap over the big triple.
Oh, my front brake locked up and I landed full on. Imagine pulling the front brake in as hard as you can and landing off a jump. That's what happened.
100-foot jump.
And I broke my collarbone.
Right in front of my parents.
Yeah, your mom was there.
All right, the camera hasn't seen it yet, but you, Pete, you, Jared, you guys are just getting wild air so much. At one point, I thought you guys were part of the SpaceX program, Elon Musk. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sit on the face. We're gonna get a couple shots of you guys jumping, but here's the ticker. Tilly is my aficionado. And you're, Jared, I know you're wondering what that means. So
Yeah.
that means referee. He's gonna be on the side and he's gonna make a marker. This is called the Dirtbike Magazine long jump.
Okay.
So we'll see who can get the most air and length, because it's not just about the length, it's the girth. So let's see who can do that.
All right, let's go.
Electric versus two-stroke. Cigarettes versus air filters. Who could win?
Can I just concede to the guy who's half my age?
No, because you race Supercross too. You guys are...
I think it was called hard cross.
No.
It was Camel.
Hard cross.
It was the Camel Supercross. It was. I had the sweatshirt.
See, here's the thing. Camel didn't sponsor it when Jared did it, but
Yeah.
he still had Camels.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever wins gets a pack of smoke.
That
Wow.
sounds... Newports.
Menthol.
Jared, you're up first.
All right.
Tilly's got the marker. Dang,
That was pretty
that
fun.
was gnarly.
We're lucky that AHM did that suspension.
Jared landed from way over there. Dude, that was huge.
My feet almost came off. I landed in this hole.
That was
Okay, you gotta
massive.
go back over there.
You would downside that. All right, here's Pete's turn. Oh!
He was farther.
Pete, you went further.
He's on a faster motorcycle.
No.
Hey, do you
Hey,
want
no excuses.
Do you want a rebuttal or you
No
leaving it?
excuses.
No, I'll try again. I'm low on power.
No, you didn't get it. Pete,
No.
dude.
I guess Pete won.
And you wonder why you're never gonna get your name on your jersey. He raced Supercross 20 years before you were even a tadpole.
I'm at 59%.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's slowed down.
I've seen Transformers, they can do more.
I could beat that on the 300 by like 3 feet.
But it's not about that. It's about doing it on a bike. You know, like you're testing the limits.
Yeah,
You're showing what the bee can do.
I was close.
Bees as one can't do anything. Bees as many can make a hive.
Nothing to do with it.
I was close enough.
You know what? I'm blown away by the experience and the skill of Pete Grandpa Murray right now.
Me too. He just beat me in the jump off.
He just smoked you.
I came in here confident too.
Yeah, you're usually Mr.
And
Jump
I think
Guy.
that's all you got.
I was.
And just think, Pete, fresh off shoulder surgery not a couple months ago.
As I could go. It won't go any faster.
Pete had way less of a run up too. You damn near went over the mountain to get
I know.
it.
I still didn't beat it. Maybe my scrub
Pete-
wasn't hard enough.
Pete just had a Camel cigarette and went for it.
You know what? I'll give this one to Pete.
I don't get a lot of these, and I'll accept it.
I'm gonna live.
All right, Gasgas EX300. Pete, what'd you think?
I love it. I mean, it's a brand new bike, and it kind of has that kind of rigid, tight feel of a new bike, and I think it'll kind of loosen itself up. You know, probably that stiff frame a little bit this year. But man, the motor's great. It's super responsive, really clean, very light feeling. You know, so it's great on these trails. You can flick it from one side to the other, and it's just always right there. So it's super fun bike to ride.
First gear, pretty rideable.
Almost never use it.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean you can, but almost never ride it because you'll mostly just spin if you're using that. But but you can lug it way down in, you know, like second, third gear and at like real low RPM, and it still works good there.
And where are you taking this next? Because I know this is the bike you're taking with Ron on your little vacation voyage.
Ron and I are going to the Nevada 200. Scott Harden invited us there, and I've heard nothing but fantastic stuff on it. So Mr. Lawson and I are off, I think it's 3 days worth of riding. So
well, you'll get plenty of time on this bike and really learn a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because, you know, usually Ron will put me on, you know, like a XR75 or something like that, and then put himself on the great bike. But he's getting softer in his age.
We're cruising. The bumblebee. We're making honey. Look, we could have did this, John.
Hey, you rode the Storm Bee?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's fun.
You had a good time?
I liked it.
Fast?
Yeah. I like the rear brake on the handlebar. That was kind of cool. Finding talk to people, yell at people while you're riding.
Is it weird no clutch?
Yeah, I was like dragging the back brake on accident in the turns and stuff. But once I got used to it, it's pretty cool. You can like stand up and still use the brakes.
You got pretty airborne.
I did. Pete beat me, but.
And while you're at it, tell me about your snack for today.
I don't know, like a beef stick, first form thing somebody gave me.
Was anything different as far as what you're eating now versus when you were racing pro?
No, it's pretty much the same.
You'd eat beef sticks and then go race Supercross.
I ate a lot more Zaxby's because we had them around. Yeah, now it's just like Cane's and a lot. I've been doing a lot of McDonald's lately.
Really?
More than usual, yeah. Not a lot of Jack in the Box. I kind of got burned out on that, but yeah, I've just been doing like the 20-piece McNuggets.
You like those?
Yeah, they're good. And then just, yeah, that's the diet.
Wow. It's aggressive.
First form athlete.
There's a special surprise for Ron today. Check it out. Hurry up, put it on.
That's awesome. Look at this thing. It's my favorite shirt.
There, we got them. We love you, Ron. This is for you. I got these custom made. This has been 3 weeks in the works and it's finally coming out.
Oh, he's over there.
When's he coming over? Ron, come here. Ron.
Ron?
What do you think?
If it were genuine, I'd be touched.
Oh,
you
come
guys
on.
are
We had
just
them custom made.
I had this custom made 3 weeks ago
This
for you.
isn't something that you just go to the corner store to get. Like, this is something that we put some thought and effort into.
Like, look, I love Ron. I love Ron. You love Ron, and that's Ron.
You guys are such.
I don't have I don't have a shirt, but I love Ron.
We love you, and we made shirts.
Ron, do you not like people
I know
saying we love
exactly
you?
where those shirts are going to be tomorrow, and what they're going to be used to clean up.
No, we're keeping these. These are going in the closet.
What are you gonna do with your I love Ron
I'm
shirt?
gonna wear mine to Glen Helen.
Pete might actually have an I Love Ron shirt showing up as well. So, because he is going on a trip with Ron. So we originally wanted to get these shirts for your trip with Jared, but it didn't work. So
I have an I Love Me shirt that I was wearing today.
I wanted, the last shirt I was gonna make was all these, and then the last one was gonna be on him, and it was gonna say I'm Ron.
That's gonna be perfect. The Nevada 200.
Yeah, I might
The
need
Nevada 200.
I might need one for the Nevada 200.
It's happening. It's happening.
But even if we're at Glen Helen, they're like, hey, who's Ron? He'd be like, oh, it's that guy. He's over there, because he's shooting photos.
Exactly. I love it. Travis had an amazing idea. I love this.
I'm gonna wear mine home.
I love this almost as much as I love Ron.
Do one with like the arrow on it, and then I could be like,
I'm gonna give my kids an I Love Ron shirt because they love Ron too.
They have smalls.
We're doing it. Everybody loves Ron. That's right. Everybody needs an I Love Ron shirt.
Look
I think Ron's uncomfortable hearing all this love.
well, it's all these men that love him.
So now Pete and Ron are gonna head down to the
we're gonna
trees
go
together.
have some special time together. All right, sweetie, hop on.
So I'll show you my Liam Lawson t-shirt that has nothing to do with Liam Lawson.
You two have fun.
Bye.
You know who Ron is?
I do know who Ron is.
He has a love relationship with Ron.
Nothing wrong with that. No, he looks lovable.
All right, guys, that's it for the vlog. Today we got to test the Storm Bee electric bike, and we got to test the 2024 Gasgas EX300. It's just a little sneak peek of what we thought about the bike. Obviously, we had some fun, but we will have full test videos on our channel soon, so make sure to check those out. Head over to dirtbikemagazine.com as always. That's where we have all our news, our latest reviews, and just what we're up to in the dirt bike magazine world. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out to stay up to date on our latest videos, and we'll see you guys down the trail.